Hello everyone, today I will be explaining resection of stomach by Billroth 1 and Billroth 2. First, what is resection? Resection is a process in which part of the stomach is removed. It is done in cases of carcinoma of stomach or in large callus ulcer or sometimes in extreme obesity. First, Billroth 1. This is a method in which part of the stomach is removed and it is anastomosed with the duodenum. It is an end-to-end anastomose. In this, the first step is midline laparotomy. After that, the division of gastrohepatic and gastrocolic ligaments is done. After which, the ligation of right and left gastroomental artery and also the right gastric artery will be done. Now, for the anastomosis, we need to mobilize duodenum by Kocher's method. After that, for division of the duodenum, a pair clamp is placed on the first part of duodenum and an artery clamp on the pylorus. Thus, the duodenum is divided. After that, the left gastric artery is ligated, and after this, a artery clamp is placed with a 10 centimeter blade on the greater curvature, and another clamp is placed on the lesser curvature. Now, a seromuscular suture line is made between the duodenum and the part of the stomach which is grasped by the clamp of greater curvature. Then the upper portion of the stomach it is closed by making half-inch cut beneath the artery clamp. After this, seromuscular stitches are put between the stomach and duodenum, as you can see in the picture. First, we'll suture the posterior serosal layers of the both, and then after that the mucosal, and the same is repeated on the anterior side. Next method is the Billroth 2, in which a part of the stomach is removed and it is anastomosed with jejunum. In this, several variations exist, but then in all, we can see this common theme, which is two limbs can be seen, which is the afferent and efferent limb. Afferent limb is the upstream limb and the efferent limb is the downstream limb. After that, in this method, the initial steps are same. The difference exists that the open end of duodenum after it is divided, it is stitched by over the clamp method to the pancreatic capsule. Then after that, the left gastric artery is ligated and the transverse colon mesocolon is opened to pull the jejunum upward so that it lies in such a way that the proximal end of jejunum is close to lesser curvature and the distal end is close to greater curvature. Then after that, a pair clamp is put on the stomach, and from there the stomach is cut away. After that, an incision is made on the mucosa of jejunum so that the stomach and the jejunum may be anastomosed. After that, the stitching is done again in the same manner like we mentioned before. The posterior side is stitched and then the anterior side is stitched. The edges of opening of mesocolon they are then sutured to the stomach if it is possible to bring down stomach without tension. Otherwise, if it is not possible, then it is sutured to both limbs of the jejunum. First modification of Billroth 2 is Hofmeister modification, in which it is an end-to-end anastomosis, unlike Billroth 1, which is end to side. In this two-third part of the stump of stomach, it is sutured to wall of jejunum, and the remaining part, the lumens of both are connected. Next is the Braun modification, in which the difference is that the afferent and efferent limbs are both connected, as you can see in the picture. The next modification is the Polya method. In this, the entire stump of stomach it is anastomosed with the side of jejunum. After that, we'll talk about Roux-en-Y anastomosis, which is also a modification. In this, it is an end-to-end anastomose, and we can see two limbs which are represented by the Y. The first part is the proximal segment of stomach, which joins the distal small bowel, and the next is the blind end, which is cut off, and the lower part of Y it is formed by distal part of small intestine. Due to these surgeries, some complications may occur, which may be dumping syndrome, gastrojejunal fistula, Afrin loop syndrome, etc. Thank you.